I finished the screenplay and all of grad school. I submitted the script, got my thesis approved, graduated last week, and now I am done with this writing program. I'm really excited to be done. I learned a lot, and I learned a lot through this project, especially. One of the most important lessons I learned in this project is that accountability, like the accountability created by these videos, really helps me. It helps me to imagine that there are a few dozen people out there who have watched each video and who might be wondering when the next one is coming. So even though I didn't upload videos throughout the rest of this writing project, the spring screenplay, it was tremendously helpful for me to record the time lapses and imagine knowing that I would put them out here after the fact. And I will. The rest of this video might be kind of boring because it is going to be a single time lapse of all of the writing sessions from the last few weeks when I sat down to finish that screenplay. It wasn't too many, actually, because if you'll recall, we were only 25 pages away last video. So I recorded every time that I sat down to write, and I will string all those time lapses together with some music here after this introduction. Thank you to those of you who watched the last video. You helped me feel accountable for actually finishing this script, and now I have. Let's do some writing.
done.
I just recorded an incredible 4 minutes off the dome with no script or rehearsal and realized I had not turned on my microphone that entire time. So what did I learn from this script? Well, honestly, I relearned a lot of things while working on this script. One of which is to keep your foot on the gas. When you're in the middle of a project like this that has a real deadline, it can be important, at least for me, not to take too much time off of it in between writing sessions or to get myself embroiled in other projects, because it's hard to come back to. It's hard to get your brain back online and in this space. It's sort of like the gym, where it's easy to take a few days off. It's really hard to come back after you do that. And so if you're writing something that needs to be finished by a certain time and you've already got some momentum, try not to lose it. In my case, I think I should write as often as I can without getting 100% burned out on the project, to hit that happy medium where I'm working on it and thinking about it enough that it's where my brain naturally goes when I start daydreaming. But I'm not overworking on it so much that my brain flees from the project as soon as I step up from the keyboard, if that makes sense. I also learned the importance of getting a draft done so that you can focus on the edit. This is a lesson I already knew, but it's good to reinforce it yet again. The draft of this script didn't end up perfect, or even close to it. It's a draft that I immediately want to revise already, but it is so much better than just having the theoretical idea of this type of story in this setting. But an idea is cheap. Anybody can come up with an idea. Now that the script is done, closing the gap between my original vision and an actual script that reflects that vision is so much smaller. It's a matter of just editing and a few passes. So that second lesson, once again, is just the importance of getting a first draft done, even if it's bad, even if it's not perfectly aligned with your vision. Get it on the page, get it out of your head. And you learn so much about the story by telling it to yourself through the process of writing that first draft. It's completely invaluable. That struggle of placing every sentence down brick by brick, that is what is going to help you really tell the story. And then finally, the other really important thing is just the importance of accountability and using an accountability tool like pointing a camera at yourself and telling yourself you're going to post the videos, or having a writing group that checks in with you regularly where you read each other's stuff, or having a friend who you know will call you out or check on you and see how you're doing with your pages every week. Having some sort of external tool is extremely important to getting a draft like this done, to getting any major writing project done. And that kind of thing is going to get only more important for me now that grad school is done. This might have only been the first draft of 7 or 8 before this script is really, really solid. But this is the last time I'll have written a script in this environment where I'm expected to show up with pages every week that will be read out loud by my peers and my professors. This is a really stimulating and effective environment for writing. And now that that won't be part of my regular schedule, I'm going to need even more external, artificial sources of healthy pressure, deadlines, and accountability. Those are just a handful of things that I learned through the course of this particular spring screenplay project. Thank you for checking out this video. I hope that you're having a great day, and I appreciate you stopping by. And if you're another writer, never forget, the only way to lose at this is to stop writing entirely. Take it easy.